Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back. I'm giving you guys a long overdue update here at the Emerald Scale, official YouTube home of Emerald Scale Exotics. I'm your host, Frank Emerald, and I'm coming to you guys with a update about my collection back here. So I know I gave you guys an update in my video of several months back. It's been probably about a good 6 months since I've really been active on the channel. I do apologize to all my subscribers and all my new subscribers. I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long, but a lot of things have cleared up in life now that are giving me a lot more time to go ahead and start becoming more active in my hobby again, and therefore I want to start giving you guys a couple more updates. Now, I know in my last update video I told you guys that I had traded out Monster and Medusa with some friends of mine from Reptile Island. However, I'm really excited actually to let you guys know that they're back home. They actually stayed over there kind of in a boarding situation for the last 7 months. However, they were cared for incredibly well. They were fed incredibly decent. I mean, I cannot complain about anything. They came to me in incredible condition for being gone from me for so long. And just the conditioning and everything that they did with them over there, they feel like totally different animals. So anyways, let me go ahead and take the camera and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a quick update over here behind me. So thanks for tuning in, and here we go. So right back here are our two turtles. That's our full-grown male Yggdrasil and our female juvenile Gaia. Sorry, I was gonna call her Medusa. I'm just thinking about Monster and Medusa so much lately, and I'm so excited to have them home. So but yeah, anyways, as you see, that's Gaia, our original little turtle. She's been here for several years now. And she's growing slowly, but she's growing. And as you can see, she's about 3/4 of Yggdrasil size now. Hopefully soon she'll be surpassing him. But they are separated. Each one of them has a 30-gallon tank. That's a 30-gallon standard. That is a 30-gallon long. I figured since he is the bigger turtle right now, he can use the longer space. And she's a lot better in deep water anyways, since she was always raised in deep water, as you guys will see from my previous videos anywhere from 1 to 2 years back. You'll see that I've always kept her in deep water, even as a hatchling, and we've never had a problem. Now at this stage in her life, she is really adept at going up and down in the water, whereas Yggdrasil over here is actually rather clumsy. I don't know if he's just not as used to swimming around in, a lot of water, or maybe his bulk. I mean, I really don't know, but anyways, I figured he'd do a lot better in shallower water, and she's fine over here. And they have to be separate because he's incredibly breed aggressive and he's incredibly breeder aggressive. So I can't really keep him with her in fear of him harming her or them getting into a fight and harming each other. So that is that, but they will be breeding eventually, giving her a few more years to get to that stage, and then we'll be having some Razorbacks available. So that is them, guys. And as you see, their setup, we have their underwater basking platforms, so that probably has about a ½ inch to an inch of water above it at any time. And they do come out and bask regularly, so I know a lot of people out there don't believe that musks will bask. However, mine bask almost daily, and I mean, they do it for several hours of the day. I don't know if it's just that they're very comfortable here or what it is, but they do bask, guys, so please don't deprive your Razorback musks or any other musk of a basking spot, as they will make use of it usually when you're not looking. And up here they have their UVB bulb, so that's going there. It's actually a 10.0, a little higher than what they need, but since it's not directly on them, and they never really like to come fully out of the water, that's why that has to be submerged about an inch or so. I figure a little extra power behind the UV is no big deal, especially since they don't really bask as much as, say, sliders or cooters, who will probably be out of the water for anywhere between 6 to 8 hours. So that being that, guys, let's go ahead and move on up here. I'm going to actually pass Monster and Medusa really quick and go up here to our Leopard Gecko colony. Unfortunately, Rex is no longer with us. He went on to greener pastures, but we do have a replacement baby in here, one of his sons, who is now taking over the male spot in the tank. And we have our 3 females. Unfortunately, everybody's hiding. As you guys know, geckos are rather nocturnal, most of them, especially leopard geckos. So during the day, these gals and our little boy hide out in their hides. As you see, I put them back into this 20-gallon long, so it's got more than enough floor space to accommodate them. They're actually quite happy in it. Um, and they do really fine. I am going to be buying them another, what is it, grapewood branch or whatever that's called down there, driftwood, grapewood, I don't know, whatever. But either way, I'm going to be buying that for them because they do like to climb, so that's the only thing lacking right now in here. And then we have actually they're all starting to come out because they want food. And as you can see, they're actually off breeding right now, so they're really fattening up, and that's awesome. That right there is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Fiona. Let's see. Nope, that's actually Fiona's daughter. So that's our bigger girl. Fiona is right there. That's her. So that is my longest standing first ever leopard gecko that I got. Gosh, I'd say she's probably about 8 years old now, and I got her at around 7 years ago. So that is she. And she is the queen bee of the tank. As you can see, she's checking her out, telling her what are you doing. And yeah, so that's Big Mama of the tank. And our little boy was the one that was peeking out right here. As you can see, he's right back there. However, he's probably not going to come out for us. So either way, that's our leopard gecko colony, guys. And then over here, we have our Kenyan sand boas, which of course you're not going to be able to see. I'm sorry about all the blurriness and whatnot. This is a different phone, and I'm not really happy with the camera, but it works, so whatever. So anyways, that is them, guys. They're back down in the 10-gallon. They went from that 20 back over here to the 10. However, neither one of them is even longer than this tank, so they can fully stretch out. It's rather deep, so they have a lot of space to traverse and dig around in there. And then they have that branch that they've always had. That was Monster and Medusa's old climbing branch. But these guys do climb around a lot at night, so you might think that Kenyan sands don't do much, or they're always under their substrate, which is true for pretty much all of the day. But I'd say a good 20% of the night they're out and about exploring, especially when the lights first go off. I always catch them going up and down this branch, or they go up in between the lid and the rim of the tank, and they're always active about dusk time. So if you guys want a cool snake that rarely ever bites anybody and is just incredibly tame, even if you found these guys in the wild, I'm sure they would be no problem getting picked up or anything like that. But either way, you just gotta know and keep your pets happy, number one, but number two, you gotta know their habits. That way you can get the most enjoyment out of a per se nocturnal species that a lot of people think doesn't do anything. Reality is they do. You just gotta really watch them and get to know their quirks and their schedules, and then you can get the most enjoyment out of your pet. But anyways, guys, that is them. And to the final stars of the show. So this is Medusa, and as you can see, guys, she is fully grown. She's got incredible speckling that started to come around the eyes there. And then I'm going to try to actually show this. The camera does her really no justice. But you see her spots right there on her saddles, on her marking? Or is it like right here on those side markings there? They don't look as white right now. She's darkened herself up a bit for some reason. But they're actually rather white. Bright white, especially towards over here on her tail. She's got really cool white markings on her. I've always told you guys that I thought she might have some kind of a special gene or het for something. So I'm really hoping once they prove out that she will be. But I will definitely keep you guys posted. But that is her. I'm going to do another video bringing them out to show them off to you guys. But for now, you can just see them in their tank. So they're back in their 55-gallon standard. And they have their 2 hides, they have their heat pad, there's a heat lamp up there for double heat sources whenever they like it, especially at night when it's cold right now. And then they have their hides, and their water dish, so that is them. So yeah, these guys are back home, and I'm really happy. So that's pretty much the collection, guys. I'm really glad you tuned in, and I am very thankful to all my subscribers that have stuck with me. especially for these long gaps in videos. I'm, again, very sorry, but very appreciative to have you guys. So, please stay tuned. I will definitely keep giving you updates. And there's actually some rather exciting news that I have to break to you guys, but that will also be in a following video. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody, and remember, please follow us on Facebook, or follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, just stay connected, everybody. Keep the hobby alive, and happy herping. Bye bye.